Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Touch App Reviewers. In this video, I wanted to go over some of the less talked about features that could be coming to the iPhone 8, namely the wireless charging, which could be coming to the iPhone 8 as well as the iPhone 7s and 7s Plus, but probably just the iPhone 8. But regardless, there was a tweet from John Gruber today that says, I've heard inductive charging will A, be sold separately, and B, might be late waiting for iOS 11.1. Which was like portrait mode for the iPhone 7 Plus last year. Basically, you had to wait for it. It wasn't ready at launch. So what does this mean for us as consumers? So it sounds like the iPhone 8 will be inductive charging, which, is basically like the Samsungs and all those other phones where you just, set your phone on a, Qi pad or whatever they call it, the QI pad right here. I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess it's Qi. But anyways, you just set your phone on it and it starts charging immediately. This isn't like Energous or whatever that other company was where you could just be like sitting at your desk with your phone in your pocket and it charges. Now that's what I thought Apple would do. They would go all out, because wireless charging these days, like this isn't really wireless charging. I mean, this looks like it, but there's a cord that has to go to this. This has to be charged too if it's wireless. Like there's wires still involved. It's not wireless. I mean, it is, but it's not. So you could go back and forth on that. It's not the ideal solution. So some people love it, some people hate it, some people are in the middle. Obviously, I'm kind of in the middle on it because I don't hate the idea. I think it would be nice, but I think it's not that important. Personally, I like to just plug my phone in at night because then I know it's charging. Whereas if you set your phone on one of these, wireless charging pads and your phone like moves in the night or you hit it or whatever, it's not going to be charged in the morning. Like it's just not. And sometimes it's not as fast of a charge as it would be if it was just plugged in. So realistically, I wish that Apple would just do the Energous solution, which I know it's not perfected yet and there's possible health risks and stuff, but where your phone just charges wherever it is. It doesn't have to be specifically on this pad. So the bad news is that this might not ship at launch and it has to be bought separately, which also sucks because it's going to be costing at least $49.99. You know how Apple is. If not more than that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was $49.99 to $69.99, honestly. But if it's not included and it's not ready at launch, which he said might, so it might not be ready, then that would make me a little bit upset. However, if it was like Qi, which is a universal standard, then we could buy other, chargers and stuff. Now, I don't know if it has anything like MFI certified cables. You know how if you plug in a cheap knockoff lightning cable to your phone, it could screw it up. I don't know if wireless charging stations do the same thing. Or not, but regardless, I'd probably get Apple's just to be sure, even if it did cost a little bit extra, just because, they made it and they probably know the best way to charge the phone. But with that said, I was hoping for AirPods to be included with the iPhone 8 as well, which at this point, they might not. So if they aren't, I'll probably just hold off on buying those until the version 2 comes out next year or whatever, possibly this year, which would be freaking awesome. So if AirPods don't come included with the iPhone 8, I'll probably buy those separate and maybe make them in a different color like black and make them a little bit smaller so that they don't look like fucking toothbrushes sticking out of your ear, which is retarded. But anyways, I'm still not sold on the looks. And then this charger, the wireless charging solution, which is not this is just an example. But if those are sold separately, I'll probably get one of those as well just to have it. But again, this iPhone 8, a lot of people hyped it up a lot more than they should have because now we're looking at inductive wireless charging and no fingerprint reader at all possibly on the phone. So be ready to be disappointed with your $1,000 phone. Just kidding, guys. It's still going to be a great phone, but a lot of people are going to have second thoughts about getting it, I think, based on the price tag and lack of, wow features. This obviously would have been one if they could have gotten with Energous, and also would have been a wow factor for the fingerprint scanner under the screen. We don't know these for sure yet. They could wow us with them, but chances are slim at this point. But we'll see. So that's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.